Thank you so much for your time today. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I know that you've been very busy these last few months traveling Los Angeles, this country, that city. I'm sure you must be just busy all the time, so excited all the time. How do you describe these last few weeks for yourself?
Oh, I don't know. It's some a little bit crazy shell, because nobody knows that it's going that way. I mean, about Palme d'Or of Cannes Festival, and after that, all this stuff with Anora, and of course. I didn't know about this. That's why my schedule is very crazy right now. But I'm happy about this because it's better than uh, boring life.
Sure. There are some perks that come with this. I know I'm sure that for yourself, last year I was able to attend the Cannes Festival, so I know how exciting and so different and crazy it can be in that atmosphere. Can you tell me a little bit about your this experience and I know your past experience at the festival with Compartment Number 6? Does it ever get easier for you to, I guess, get back into that world?
Uh, of course, it's a little bit easier, yeah, because it's not first time. Because first time it was with Compartment Number 6, it was crazy. I didn't know that every second camera with us, and everybody could see her in the on the screen during all this red carpet, and enter into this building, and all this. Of course, this time it's a little bit more relaxable if we're talking about entering to the building and red carpet.
Hmm.
But after, it's all the same because it's first time uh, I've seen of an Anora,
Hmm.
and it's you don't know what's there, and but it was nervous, like first, I don't know, 5 minute. No, 5 minute. First 5 second, because when I see Mike on the screen in the beginning of the film, and music, very loud music, is start, I understand that. Oh yeah,
We're in now.
I want to see. And yeah, it was. I like that moment.
I think that's how so many people started watching this film because you really get a very intimate shot of her in the beginning, and everyone's like, okay, let's see what the next 2.5
Yeah,
hours
yeah,
bring.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I like that feeling, because you can't imagine that it's finally going that way, and will end like this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, you were very much involved in the film. You are one of the major characters, but when you think back to seeing the film for the first time, were you very surprised to just see this grand, crazy story play out in front of you? Or I guess how did you feel in those in that first time seeing the film?
Mm, I don't know. It's impossible to explaining, because uh, it's complex of everything. Uh, it's just falling in love.
Yeah.
You just feel something, but you can't explain what, how does it work, why, uh, and I feel it the same,
Mhm.
because it's this film for me, and I think for us, like a child, and you love it, and it's part of you, and it like and it start mm, going.
Hmm.
And you see on this and feel that, wow, my children start going. And I love it. And I'm afraid of this at the same moment. And I, 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 I don't know. I wish all the best, but at the same time, a lot of uh, enemies will be around this. Of course.
Yes, right. Yeah, it's no, I think that's a really great way to put it because as you're filming this movie, it's just something that you get to work on and you and your coworkers work on. And then once it's finally out into the world, you can't really control it, just like a
Yeah.
child. Once they grow up, they are on their own.
Yeah.
So I completely understand that. Um, and I'm sure that while you all were filming I guess, can you tell me a little bit about the mindset that you were in when you were filming this movie? Did you think that this was just an absolutely ridiculous story, or did you feel just so connected to not only your character, but of course, Anora's journey and Toros's journey and all of these different characters coming together?
For me, it was a very cool experience because we were like a family. We spent a lot of time together during our holidays, after our work days, every time speaking a lot about this story, characters, and about just life. And I can say that for me, that I feel that I can separate my role or role of guys or something. For me, it's all in one.
Hmm.
It's just our performance. It's we all together. We just like one body, and this body in need of every one of us for work. I feel it, and it's cool when you uh, going somewhere together with people which you uh, love and feel. It's you are big that moment
Yeah,
because it's not only you, it's all you.
everyone.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is so you really are in such fantastic company in this film, not only with just the other men that are around you, but of course you have Mikey Madison, who is just kicking and screaming and doing everything in her power to get away from you all. But it is wonderful to see the four of you as this collective unit looking and trying to find Vanya. And I would just love to know just shooting with all of these different actors on this film. What are some of the, I guess, best memories that you have, whether they were shared on screen or off screen in just your private time with each other?
Or what do you mean?
I guess just, when you look back on filming with all of these different actors, what are some of the moments that stand out for you with them?
With another actors, you mean how
With
uh
Mikey and with Mark and Karen and all these different people in the film.
you mean how did we spend all
I
our
sup-
shooting or what?
it was more so, whether you have a favorite moment when you got to film with them, if it was something that you decided to do together on screen, or whether or
I
not you
see,
were
I
even
see.
shooting or not.
Um, that's interesting. I don't know. I remember one day it was a holiday. We were somewhere upstate of New York, and it was Russian holidays when we in Russia say goodbye to winter
Mhm.
and burn like um, like a woman. It's a symbol of winter. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's it starts spring, and we did it all together with Mark and Mikey. Uh, burn this winter girl. And after that, did pancakes because every time in Russia we cooking pancakes that day, and we did it all together. I remember it because it's interesting mixing of culture because you're
Yes.
in America and nobody knows about the holidays here, but we do it together. I remember this. I don't know.
No, I think anytime there are pancakes involved, I think that's a good memory. And I guess I know that I have to let you go in just a few moments, but of course we only get to spend just a few hours technically with Igor in this film. We only see him as he's involved in this Anora, not kidnapping, but more or less this adventure. I suppose if you had an opportunity to see more of his life played out in film, whether it's this film or any others, what would you like to explore with this character? Because he is very quiet, but it seems like he has a lot that he's keeping inside.
You know, it's I feel that it's important for me not to explain something about him because it's better than people uh with their imagination could see on this silent guy and see on him his friend, his their friend or brother or
Hmm.
someone meet some from their life. Because if I say something about him, you could listen this and think that, oh, I feel different. Maybe that's interesting, but I feel different. And for me, better if you say to me something about him. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think he likes pancakes too. Maybe that's what we would see him doing, more traditional holidays.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
And I mean, I understand that. Sometimes you just want to leave it. You did what you did in this film for a reason, and you followed Sean Baker's direction and his script, and you just want to leave it at that. That makes sense.
Yes, I want to give you start of for your imagination.
Hmm.
It's more important because it's only one. Uh, for me, we need art only for this, for its start for our imagination to some dream.
Hmm. Maybe next time we'll get the companion piece to Anora, just Igor. You never know. Well, Yura, I just want to thank you so very much for your time today and for speaking with me. Congratulations on so many things with this film. I know that you have definitely been very busy and starting to get into the awards conversation with your role in Anora. So I wish you nothing but the best, and I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.